There are happy poems, and then there's the not so happy poems. And today we'll talk about a poem somewhere in between. Not happy, but also a bit happy. And so, let's get on with it. We all go through difficult times, and most of us go through those difficult times alone. That's fine if you want to go through things alone. I did that too. But whenever you feel like going out of your alone time and you feel like connecting to another sentient being, well, that's why I'm doing this. Just keeping a space for you to be with somebody. I'm Liza Faye. Nice to meet you, or nice to be with you again. And let's journey this crazy, beautiful thing called life. To each one of us, healing comes in unique ways. So that's what our poem is about today. Heal. There are so many ways to heal. That's why sometimes I wonder why people don't heal or people don't start the healing process. At this point in my life, I really believe that healing is a journey. It's not a one-time event like, oh, I'm healed today, I'm okay now. I mean, even a wound, if you have a wound in your hand, if you have a cut in your hand, it will not heal in one day. I mean, maybe at some point in the future, technology will allow it, but it will still have some process for it to be healed, for your wound to be healed. So that's in the physical sense. How about the emotional sense? Something that you cannot touch. So how do you heal that, right? My gosh, I mean, I think right now almost everyone I know, even little kids, have experienced something traumatic in their lives that need healing. And healing can come in so many ways. Healing can come with crying. Healing can come with, going to nature, going on hikes. Healing can come in playing sports, pickleball, or many things. Healing can come in running. People run marathons, join all those fun runs, and they're really good. People heal through going to therapy. People heal through art. People heal through music. People heal through reading books. There are so many ways to heal. People laugh to heal. People cry. People shout. I just hope you don't go crazy in your process of healing. Personally, with me, I have cried. I have read books. But I think the most healing way that helped me heal was through art. I did so many little art projects, not big ones. I'm no artist. I just like tinkering with stuff. I like crafting and all that. And walking. Oh my gosh. Walking just helped so much in my healing that, I love walking. And I think anybody who knows me personally would know, oh, where's Faye? If I'm gone, I'm just walking somewhere, just text me where I am. Those are the two things that really helped me heal. I did go to counseling and I did go to therapy, but I believe the biggest chunk of my healing came while I was doing art, while I was listening to audiobooks, and while I was walking, still listening to audiobooks. And so audiobooks really helped me a lot too in my journey of healing. Let's not talk about what I had to heal from. That's something else. But I have one line in this poem that I want to tell you. If you have to curl like a little baby in the womb, do so just to start your healing process. Sometimes the hurt is just so painful here that we want to find comfort, and we curl up like a little baby, like how a fetus is inside the mother's womb. That's the most comforting position, actually, to be curled up in a mother's womb. To us, it looks, oh my gosh, that's so uncomfortable, when we see all those ultrasounds, like, why is that baby all curled up? But that position, when we find ourselves curling like a baby in a womb, that means we're in really deep pain, that we want to go back to that memory of being inside our mother's womb, where it's safe from everything, and sometimes when I still have the bouts of that pain here, that becomes a physical kind of pain, I do curl up like a baby in a womb, and it gives me comfort until I fall asleep and until I find relief waking up. It's there's so many ways to heal. I don't know. I haven't done Pilates. I haven't done Tai Chi. I'm pretty sure many other things can help with healing the soul and the body and the mind. But what's important? I wrote this poem just to really encourage everyone in pain right now and in need of specifically emotional healing. Just start to heal. Whatever it takes. Going to therapy, playing a sport, reading a book, listening to audiobooks, doing art therapy, music therapy, anything. Go swimming. I don't know. Go to the beach every day. You have to start the healing process if you want to be able to smile, that sparkly smile again. There was a time that people were asking me, you're blooming, you're like shining, your smile is so sparkly. And they ask me why. And they always think it's because there's a guy in my life. Well, there is a guy in my life, and that's my son. But kidding aside, I was shining. I felt like I was sparkling because I finally made the decision to start healing. I wasn't healed when people told me that my smile was sparkly or I was shining, but it was after I decided to heal and I was already listening to audiobooks, doing my art therapy, walking everywhere I can. Yes, I think, really, we are all meant to sparkle in this life. We are all meant to enjoy life. But if we are in pain, we can't do that. If we wallow in pain and focus on our pain and stay there, we can't sparkle. We can't smile. We can't shine. All you have to do is decide to heal. And how to heal? I believe it will come to you. God will send it to you. Life will send to you. Opportunities will present itself to you. I mean, who knew I would be a walking girl? If you knew me before, I'm a couch potato. I like sitting down, staying in my bed, staying at home. I don't like walking. Okay? I also don't like art. They're messy. They're beautiful, but in the end, they're trash. I call them beautiful trash now. But, I had to open up myself to things that might be able to help me heal. And they were able to help me heal. Because I made a decision. I cannot live like this anymore. I don't want to hurt. I know I'm going to hurt anyway for the rest of my life, but not like this. I also want to enjoy. I can hurt and then enjoy, hurt, enjoy, hurt, enjoy. Maybe I'll enjoy more. And that's what's been happening in my life right now. I enjoy more than hurt more. Why? Because I'm in a healing journey now. And I hope that you would decide to start your healing journey. Whatever it takes, please. Heal, heal, heal. Start healing. Okay? So if you have some questions on how you can start healing, I'll gladly help you the best way I can. So I left my Instagram link below where we can chat. You can just leave a comment here too. And I would love to help you start your healing journey. Okay? And so I hope that you'll be sparkling again and shining again if you're not yet doing so by starting your healing journey. I really believe all of us, like really all of us should be in a healing journey because in this life we'll always get hurt. People will always hurt us. We would always hurt somebody else. So all of us should be in a healing journey every single day. And really, it starts with you. You have to choose to start to heal. See you on the next episode of With Liza Faye.